up, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about the new TV movie / episode of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Kimmy versus the Reverend. My guess is if you're watching this video, you're probably familiar with Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. There's 4 seasons of it on Netflix. If not, why are you watching Kimmy versus the Reverend first? Go back and watch the first 4 seasons of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt on Netflix. It's delightful. Remember, Kimmy didn't have no Netflix when she was in the bunker, so she couldn't binge all 4 seasons of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt like you can in quarantine. So yeah, be grateful. Get on that. This TV movie / episode is a special one-off, and it sees the return of all your favorite characters, Kimmy, Lillian, Jacqueline, and my personal spirit animal, Titus Andromedon. He is so memeable. I'm tough but pretty like a diamond, or beef jerky in a ball gown. That was smoke and mirrors, Kimmy. 2 things gay men love. But I already did something today. Peeno Noir. Glenn's gonna be, what the fuck is he doing in there? Peeno Noir, Myanmar. Peeno Noir, mid-sized car. Peeno Noir, candy bar. Music with Tom Berenger. Peeno Noir, Peeno Noir. Find out who your true friends are. This is more fun. We should just do Titus Andromedon quotes all day long. That's my question for today. What's your favorite Titus Andromedon quote? Pop it in the comment section, alright? Anyway, the gimmick of this TV movie is that it's interactive. It lets you, the viewer, pick the story you want to see. And yes, I said gimmick because the director Claire Scanlon treats the whole interactive element of this episode like a gimmick. It's very self-aware, it's very silly, and I wouldn't expect anything less from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Gimmick doesn't have to be an ugly word. Kimmy vs. the Reverend is similar to Black Mirror's Bandersnatch episode, only more colourful and fun. Every so often you'll be given a choice as to where you want the characters to go, or make them do or don't do something. There is an overall plot which ties into the concept. Kimmy finds a choose-your-own-adventure book in her backpack and discovers that the Reverend, once again played brilliantly by Jon Hamm, has stashed away even more women in a second underground bunker somewhere in West Virginia. So Kimmy goes on a quest to try and find these women and set them free. How she gets there, who she gets there with, and who she interacts with along the way is all down to you. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Peeno Noir. Peeno Noir. I ended up having a pretty fun time watching Kimmy versus the Reverend. It was really nice to see all the old characters again, as well as some secondary characters like Mimi, Mikey, Yuko the Robot, and Xanthippe. Plus Daniel Radcliffe's in this as Kimmy's new fiance, Frederick. It's not a spoiler, folks, it's in the trailer. And it's so great to see Daniel Radcliffe in a role where he's clearly having fun. He always seems to take himself a bit too seriously nowadays. But here, you can tell he's having a great time. He's just being silly and wacky, and yeah, he's really great here. He actually has some of the most funniest lines in here, but mostly that's because it's a joke about him being English. Like when he says, terror pit, or commoner trash. Although, if we were being proper English, he would have said commoner rubbish. Come on, writers, you should know our colloquialisms. Shag, brolly, knickers, fanny, Big Ben, spit sport, cheerio. You know, all the usuals. Up your bum, no babies. I would say it's good to go back and choose the choices that you didn't choose the first time around, because you definitely don't see all the characters on just one journey. There are some characters that show up on some branches but not others. Also, there are some hilariously dark choices to make in this. My advice would be naughty. Choose the choice you don't necessarily think might be right and just see where it takes you, because more often than not, it is priceless. Explode him. That's kind of the unique selling point of something like this, because there are so many little hidden gems that you'll only see if you go back and make some other choices. And trust me, it's worth it. I'm really glad I went back and watched it a few more times just to see what I missed. But the fact that I wanted to go back and do the adventure over and over again is proof of how much I enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt or Tina Fey's irreverent sense of humor, then you'll have a really good time watching Kimmy versus the Reverend. Right, so let's ask those 3 questions. Firstly, would I watch this again? Well, like I already did. I went back and went through all the choices that I didn't make, so I guess that kind of counts as a rewatch. Question number 2, do I recommend it for you guys? Yes, if you guys enjoyed the show, I think you're gonna love Kimmy vs. the Reverend. It's daft, colourful. It even manages to sneak a few hot topics into the comedy, like the Time's Up movement, as well as sexism. It's very self-aware, like the characters are constantly winking at you. And Kimmy Schmidt is known for her optimism, and this TV movie radiates sunshine and rainbows. So if you're looking for a cheerful distraction right now, get on it. And question number 3, what score do I give it out of 10? I'm gonna give Kimmy versus the Reverend a score of 8 out of 10. But as always, guys, this is just one bloke's opinion. I want to hear from you guys. Have you watched it yet? How many times have you rewatched it? What was your favorite choice and or consequence? Whatever you guys think, be sure to let your voice be heard in that comment section down below. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to click subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram, it's all in the video description down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. For more things related to movies, TV, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Airfield, and I'll see you next time. Peeno!